Good afternoon again. It's Wednesday and we've done a bit of an assessment for the Australian Cup this Saturday. So let's kick off with that, shall we? And the interesting thing is, this is it here. Australian Cup at Flemington 2020 for www.horseracingaustralia.info by myself. I'm Gary Robinson. And there's our top five runners in the Australian Cup. Avilius, 50 Stars, Kingswell Dream, Miss Siska and Mirage Dancer, obviously. According to our prices, Avilius, 50 Stars, Kingswell Dream are the horses to concentrate on. But firstly, let's go for a bit of history here. And I've got up there the Flemington races and Randwick races. And one thing I've come across in our latest book, and that's going to be coming up in the next week or so, is a little plan which has a look at all last start winners and says, okay, if a horse is a last start winner at such and such a track, where's its best chance of winning again? Strangely enough, the best track in Australia for repeating last start winners is Flemington. When I considered all the stats though, and I looked at all the horses that were last start winners at say Flemington, running again at Flemington, if they were in the win form top three, they had a wonderful strike rate. Matter of fact, virtually a guaranteed win bank, if you like. And they're running about, overall, about from the various places where horses win at. Overall, it's running at about 3 bets a week and just a regular hand in the pocket of the bookmakers handing you out money. Anyway, we had 3 bets last week. 2 of them won, Alligator Blood and, of course, the Orchard in the last race at Flemington. They both won at $2.70 and $4.20. So the only horse that didn't win means that we actually had a very good Saturday. Okay, so we're starting Saturday, and in race 2 at Flemington, I've had a look at these couple of horses here. We've got Maccabee, Ole Kirk and Holyfield. Of those, Ole Kirk is a last start Flemington winner. And so that's our qualifier for today. As you can see, came from 9th at the 400 to win. Down the straight course, drawn barrier 4 here. Dunn rides him again and possibly should be able to win. Whereas Maccabee was last start, ran at Kilmore. Ran rather impressively, but Kilmore is not Flemington. And so we're on the other one. And Holyfield, of course, last up winner at Sandown. Sandown is mainly a midweek venue these days, so you can't take too much notice of that. Okay, the next place we look at is Flemington Race 4, where we've got another qualifier, and this is the filly Bon Vinci. If we have a look at her and we find the last start win was at Flemington, 8th on the turn, got up and won over 1400, is running at 1600 today in a fillies and mares race over at Flemington. Should be hard to beat again. John Allen rides. There's nothing wrong with his riding, as you know. We move along now to Flemington Race 5. Number 9, Serious Suspect. That's actually our third rated horse at this time, and its last start is a winner at Flemington, won by a neck. Over 1200, this is 1400 metres. It's a listed race. Last race was a fairly good quality field in the benchmark 90. Got to be a chance again. I'm not saying all these horses will win. I'm just saying these are the ones according to this little plan that you might like to have a look at. So Serious Suspect, as you can see, is the selection in this one. Okay. There are 2 other horses that have rated better. Cradle Mountain from its run 2 starts ago at Randwick. That was in a listed race. But then at Rose Hill that led and got run down. So I don't know what went on there, but I think it's good enough to take down here. It could very well win. F-Troop, of course, its qualifying run was a 66.4 at Caulfield, and last start was beaten 1.5 lengths behind Galaxy Radio. That was quite a good run, but it's not a last start winner, so it doesn't fit our little plan. At Randwick, we're going to look at race 5. In this race, we've got Alizé, a last start winner at Randwick, and repeating at Randwick, where her qualifying run is from. No reason why she can't win again. It's over 1300 this time, but she sits on the pace and, just depending on the weather, should probably win that race again. Okay, and as I said, if we look at Flemington and we're looking at race 8 and 9, race 7. Nah, that's not right. We're looking at Flemington race 8, of course. Okay, we're looking at our top rated runner here is Avilius, which is third run from a spell. And the best rating run was last start when beaten 2 lengths behind Tayako Star. So that was an improved one from it. 11th at the turn to finish 4th. Has had a win at this course, 3 wins at the distance. So obviously it will be hard to beat. 50 Stars on the other hand certainly goes well, but went up to 1600. It was only beaten 1 length there over the 2000 in that particular race. 50 in that 2000 race, beaten a couple of lengths. But rates highly today because it won the Group 2 last week. And at 1.5 lengths margin, ran a really good time, nearly its best. 66.6 is our rating compared to 67.2 was the very best. And will be hard to beat. And of course, Kingswell Dream, it ran second at Caulfield behind Miss Siska. And of course, Miss Siska in this race is there as well. And it's just going to be a matter of how well it can do. Its third run from a spell, so it could be hard to beat as well. However, the system says back up on 50 Stars. Just be interesting to see how they go, quite frankly. I do wish you all the best, and thanks for having a look.